At the Artscape Theatre this month. Now, one of the productions set to take place is by José Agudo's acclaimed work, 1,000 Shepherds. And Cape Dance Company is one of South Africa's most highly sought-after dance companies, which blends neoclassical as well as contemporary dance styles. But to tell us more about this production, we are now joined, of course, by Debbie Turner in our Cape Town studios, who's the artistic director of Cape Dance Company. Hello there, Debbie. Good morning.
Hi, good morning.
Now, let's talk about this production. Take us through to how it all started.
Well, in terms of the company, as you said earlier, the company is 21 years old this year. It has been rather a journey, both for me and for the dancers that have been involved in this company for many, many years. And it is apt that the new work that we are staging, 1,000 Shepherds, choreographer José Agudo, who is a Spanish-born, London-based choreographer. The work is about a pilgrimage, and I suppose it can be compared with the pilgrimage that the Cape Dance Company has been on for 21 years, presenting work both locally, nationally, and internationally.
Now, you spoke about, internationally being putting the work out there, but we understand that in the country, the production will take place at the Artscape in Cape Town. Can you name any other countries where this production will also take place?
Well, not as yet, but we're very open to invitations. We will most definitely be taking the work to other cities in South Africa later in the year, but we are most excited about our opening night at the Artscape Theatre on the 18th, next Friday.
Now, Debbie, we all know that the Cape Town Dance Company is undoubtedly one of the most known and notable, companies in South Africa. How has it managed to stay so relevant? I think all the upcoming, production companies want to know what their staying power is.
Well, everybody that works at the Cape Dance Company is very, very committed to the craft of dance. And like any other art form, dance is changing, morphing, emerging into new things, and I make it my business to travel as much as I can to stay aware of what the general trends are, again, locally, nationally and internationally, and to feed off that stimulation and then create, by the choice of work that you do, your continuing identity, your continually changing identity for the company. So as a neoclassical company, we have the range of work is quite broad. So there's one short work that goes up on Friday night called In the Mirror of Her Mind by an American choreographer, Christopher Huggins, which is very much in the neoclassical vein where the lady dancer is on point. And in complete contrast, 1,000 Shepherds by José Agudo is a very, very organic work that is influenced by flamenco, by certainly African rhythms, musically, and it's very contemporary in its feel and its look, but exciting and thrilling at the same time.
I think one thing you mentioned there about, relevance and staying power is how, the people that work at the dance company are so committed and they're such hard workers. Now, take us through some of the artists that are featured in the production, please.
Well, one of the people that I'm extremely proud of to have in the company is a young dancer and choreographer by the name of Louisa Talbot, who in actual fact has been with the company since its inception as a youth company many, many years ago. So she is at the top of her game, probably, I think, just over 300 performances under her belt. Then there's also James Bradley, who has been with the company for many, many years, also many performances under his belt. And then there's varying ages, so sort of from 21 to 34. So you've got a great mix of experienced dancers to young emerging dancers that are already really, really strong within their craft, but there's a wonderful sort of role model exchange in the company, and that keeps it energized and it keeps it alive. And the experience that the older dancers bring stand, in contrast to the huge energy and vitality that the younger, really hungry dancers bring.
Right. Well, thank you so much, Debbie. Thank you so much for your time this morning.
Thank you.
Thank you so much. Well, of course, that was Debbie Turner, of course, the artistic director at the Cape Town Dance Company, talking to us more about their dance competition, 1,000 Shepherds, which will take place, of course, at the Artscape Theatre from the 18th to the 20th of March. Make sure you get your tickets. But for now, though, let's take a look, of course, at our performance.